I don't even know how bad the delay is. Whatever. Whatever. Don't matter. Don't matter. Mm. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't even know if my notice went out, bro. None of the chats are active. Nice. That's how we like it. Well, fuck it, might as well try and set up the nano leaf panels. Or test them out at least. It also shows on the back, like, different ways you can set it up. That's kind of cool. We gotta figure this out. I just wanted to get one of them powered on. Didn't want the whole tank out, but guess that's what we're gonna do. Unless, if this is the power supply, which I think it might be. Definitely looks like it's gonna be a power supply right here. If I could get it out. Jesus Christ, this is more of a struggle than it should be. There we go. I am missing a power brick. Converter, there we go. Well, that was nice and easy. The fuck is this? Guess I'll also need that. This is like a little fucking sticker from Nanoleaf. Cool. Also got sticker. Sticker. I'm 110% sticker. Does this matter? Where I place it? I'm gonna just place it anywhere. Doesn't have to go into this one. Maybe. No, not like that. What the hell? I don't get this, bro. XQ said what, huh? Oh, right here on the front. We're setting up Nanoleaf right now. This shit. Also, stream delay is crazy. My bad, folks. I gotta undo this fucking wire. How in the... Oh, I need one of the connectors. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, how in the hell? Do I just pull it? Guess I just do. Wabba dabba doo. And how the hell? Just like that. Okay. And then that goes there. Cool. And then give it power. Oh shit, it lights up. Fuck. I want to do the other side of the cable. Y'all can't see shit. Let's lighten this thing right here. shit. Is this like a fucking Wi-Fi thing I gotta connect to? I know nothing about this fucking thing. That's a QR code at least. That might be able to tell me something. If my shit would fucking focus. Brother, why won't you focus, bro? I do want the Nanoleaf app. Get, yes, thank you. But I wanna, can I just use the Nanoleaf program? I downloaded it for a reason. Also, I hope the mic quality is fine. Device not found. What do you mean? Use parent code. Guess that's pairing. I'm so lost on this. Oh, you can barely hear me? My bad. I'm chilling, bro. I'm trying to set up this Nanoleaf shit. Also, thanks for jumping into chat. But yeah, I'm trying to set it up on the phone right now. Hopefully this is way better that the mic's now closer. But yeah, I'm trying to set it up. I think it's hella confusing. But once I've set this up, I also got some LED light strips over here. That should work with my software for my keyboard and my mouse and my other LED shit, and also the Nanoleaf panels, I should say. This pairing shit takes hella long. What the fuck, bro? It helps. I bet. I might even do this. Turn it up a little bit more. I don't want to peek into the red, but I might. My YouTube chat's dead. I'm not gonna worry about that. Perfect. But now it's taking hella long to connect. Right now it's just loading. I wonder if I just press X if that's gonna fuck it up. I think it did. That's not good. Let me retry then. Pair. Add to home. I wonder how long it normally takes for this to pair, because it's taking a long time. But yeah, I got 15 of these panels, so they're gonna go on the wall over here. So this whole wall right here will have Nanoleaf panels on it. And then I'll have a LED strip on the ledge right over here. And then I have a LED strip behind the table. Yeah, I wouldn't think it should take that long, but it's taking longer than I would expect. So I'm kinda confused. Damn, I just got blinded. I should probably look up a tutorial or some shit. I have to organize more before I can upgrade. I get that. I'm gonna find a YouTube video on this. Nanoleaf setup. Here we go. Give me a second. I gotta switch scenes. Think this is the right one. No. Also, I have to redo my camera on these scenes because I just had to redo it already once. That's gonna be a pain in the butt to remember to do, but oh well. It's in the bottom corner, what I'm watching.
The two things you'll need for pairing are your device and your pairing code. You can find your pairing code on your Shapes welcome card, on the back of the controller, and on the back of the power supply. Before you begin, make sure your Shapes panels are plugged in and that you're on a non-5G Wi-Fi network. If you've used the Nanoleaf app before, you can tap on My Devices and make sure your Shapes panels are plugged in and that you're on a non-5G Wi-Fi network. If you've used the Nanoleaf app before, you can tap on My Devices and then the plus to add a device. If you've never used the app before, you can tap on I have a set and then create an account. Tap on Shapes to add your Shapes panels and then start pairing. On an iPhone, the camera will open automatically to capture your pairing code.
See, I'm getting this over here. I'm getting this on the left. I should have this on the right. Because it's this on the right. Because I'm a new user. So, yeah, I don't know what's happening, bro. And this is still loading, bro. Like, it is still loading. It's insane. I don't get it.
You have three options to pair your device: scanning a QR code, NFC tap, or by entering your pairing code manually. To pair with NFC Tap, make sure NFC is enabled on your device, and then tap it to your controller. Then, the pairing process is complete.
They make it sound so easy, and I'm sitting here struggling, bro. This is still loading, bro. It is not done yet. I might try and just, like, fully restart this. So that's a way I can do this. What if I make, like, a new home and just call it gaming? And say done. Okay. I would like to add a device. Cool. And then now we get the QR code. Scan successful. Yes, thank you. Pair. And then it needs to tap. And then add to home. And then it's back on this bullshit. I don't get it, bro. I really don't get it. What if I open the Nanoleaf app? My home. I want Nanoleaf Platinum. I'm gonna restart my Nanoleaf app. Because I've made a new home. It has not. Dashboard. No. Gaming. I'm getting tired of this already, bro. I bought this because it was said it was gonna be easy. I am not gonna leak my IP. So yeah, nah. I am really struggling with this right now. It is kind of crazy. Just kind of. There we go. I'm fully gonna close my app on the phone now because this is wild. Okay, open Nanoleaf. What I want is device. I would like to add a device. Yes. Pair. And then it wants me to do the exact same stuff again. Then add to home. And then it does the exact same thing. Bro. There's gotta be somebody that's been talking about this. Nanoleaf. Not connecting.
I recently got these Nanoleaf panels and had the hardest time connecting them to the app, and that's a known issue. I did a soft reboot followed by multiple hard reboots, changed the network to 2.4G, and still nothing. The only thing that solved the problem was getting a new remote. I hope that helps you.
I am not about to go out and pay for a new remote to my newly bought Nanoleaf panels. That is fucking insanity. You can forget all about that, bro. You think I'm gonna do that? You got me fucked up. I wonder if my YouTube channel has gotten any. Nope. There's gotta be another way, bro. I don't believe that the only way to get this fixed is a new controller. This is 10 months ago, bro.
The two things you'll need for the manual that comes with your light panels or on the back of your controller on a non-5G or My Devices. Then click the plus to add a device from this or work. Next, open the app and tap on Devices or My Devices. Then click the plus
So now, where I should get shapes, I just get this shit. I just get straight to scanning. I don't get to pick my devices. I know this tutorial is 5 years old, but still, how are you gonna mess everything up so badly? Like, this is insanity, bro. Like, how are you gonna mess such a quote-unquote simple product up? I don't get it. Invalid code. This should get hot, bro. What the fuck? And then power. Yes, thank you. Scan the code, hold the iPhone near the accessory. More options. I did definitely not just drop it, okay? Definitely not. Now it's saying updating. This is very interesting. But I refuse to believe that I've already spent so much money on getting this Nanoleaf shit. And now I have to get a new controller for it, even though I just got it today.
If you're having issues pairing with or detecting your Shapes panels, a reset might be a good place to start troubleshooting. Here's how to reset your Nanoleaf Shapes. When you reset your Nanoleaf Shapes, you'll delete all the Wi-Fi settings and pairing information from your shapes, but your saved custom scenes and schedules will remain. To perform a reset, press the power and plus buttons on your controller at the same time. Hold for 10 seconds, and then let go. When the lights in the controller start flashing, the reset is done, and you can delete the shapes from the Nanoleaf app and repair your device.
Hello, this is my video of the hard reset you requested. So right now I've got the controller snapped in place properly. I'll plug it in just to show my issue, which was, you know, it comes on, the light flashes a few times, and then the panels were just white. It was the same with all the other panels that I had up on the wall over here that I had to take down from your last video there, or your last request. So now when I go back to this here, like I say, you can see none of the buttons are functioning. So what I'm going to do is try your hard reset like you'd asked. So I'm going to unplug it. I'm going to hold the power and the plus button down like I am here. I'm going to re-plug this in. You'll see it just comes on white. That light flashes a couple times. I'm just holding them here. And like I say, it's kind of unresponsive. It doesn't matter what button I hit, nothing happens. Same thing with the soft reset. Nothing, it didn't do that either. The buttons just don't do anything. Still holding it. You know, I'm waiting for, like in the video where it shows the lights flash, but it just doesn't, because I don't think it knows I'm pushing down on this. And I've tried this on
I think
different
most
panels.
people that have these Nanoleaf Shapes panels have a bit of a problem. See, the controllers, these things, the things that actually run the panels, keep dying. I'm on my 4th in around, or actually under 3 years, and while Nanoleaf are sending me free replacement controllers, at some point they're gonna run out and just stop making more. They're gonna shelve the whole product.
I really wish that I knew that this was like a major issue before I decided to buy these panels. Because if I had known this, I would not have bought these Nanoleaf panels. Because if this is a major issue, I've basically just been scammed. Because even now, my shit is still trying to connect, and it's not even connecting. And I've been doing this for... How long does it say I've been live? For 36 minutes. So, 30 minutes. I've been trying to connect and set this up for 30 minutes. Looking it up on YouTube. Trying to find every possible way. And everywhere I look, they say, hey, the controller is shit, it's dying, it's not good. I really wish I knew that before I bought it. I might honestly, as annoying as it is to say out loud, I might honestly try and see if I can get it refunded. Because I'm not about to deal with this bullshit if that is how it's gonna be. Because having to buy a brand new controller as soon as you get it, that is fucking insane to me.
line, and I'll have some very expensive plastic hung on my wall that's completely useless. This, by the way, is why I hate closed source stuff. When Nanoleaf does end of life the Shapes line, and that is a when, not if, by the way, everyone who has one of these will be up a creek without a paddle when it comes to repairing or replacing broken parts. If it was open source, or at least mandatory to make it open source when a line gets discontinued, the community could keep that stuff working and keep it from going to a landfill. Anyway, the point is, I'm trying to do something about that. I'm attempting to reverse engineer at least the very basics of how to get the panels to change colours, and this video is a mix of what I've learned so far, a bit of a guide on how you might go about reverse engineering electronics like this yourself, and a request for your help in figuring out the UART communications data. Let's start with what I know so far. The failure mode for the controllers is that they utterly brick themselves. No lights on the controller, none on the panels, nothing, it's just dead as a doornail. No level of reset does anything to fix this, it's just fully bricked. If your Shapes controller does this, at least for the time being, you can go to Nanoleaf's recall page and claim your free replacement controller. Since I have 3 bricked controllers, or actually I can only find 2, I think I threw one away, I decided to crack one open and see what's inside. This thing is remarkably complicated. There are 3 separate microcontrollers in here. One is a MediaTek MT7688AN, which runs OpenWRT and the Wi-Fi communications. There is also an EFR32MG21, which handles the BLE, or Bluetooth Low Energy and Thread communications, and also one EFM8BB10F8G microcontroller that does the communications with the panels and the little LEDs in the front and that sort of stuff. The panels themselves are powered by a 42-volt power supply, and even more interestingly, there are only 3 pins to connect the controller and the panels together: power, ground, and signal. And unlike the older Aurora panels, this uses 3-volt communications rather than the line voltage, which was 24 volts at the time. Now, feel free to let me know if the data lines from those connections are connected to a different, I assume, even deeper do so. Get by with external access, also like these Nanoleaf 8 chip. Then you can start probing. You can use a multimeter to check voltages, careful not to short anything though, and even just to check with it off and switched off with no power to it, to check what is connected to what. You can then use, say, an oscilloscope to look at what is going on, or maybe you want a logic analyzer. I bought this ridiculously cheap one on Amazon, and you can use it with PulseView to capture the UART data. It's actually a pretty handy bit of kit, and it's remarkably cheap, so highly recommend it. You might also want to try isolated testing, in which case you might need a lab bench power supply. I got this one on Amazon too, and I'll link to everything that I'm talking about in the description for you if you're interested. But anyway, you can then look at the signals that are flowing and see if you can work out anything useful. You might also be able to find SWD pads near a microcontroller, and use something like a Sega clone to put links to some the UART data. Byte-ish pulse every 19 milliseconds or at 50 hertz, and I think it generally uses 6 bytes for color changes. Sometimes, I'm sure the part of that is the address for the panel that it's going to, and then incredibly 7 data to fire at a panel. I'll write some code on an Arduino compatible board and use these flexible linkers that I bought and then cut up to be able to feed it 42 volts and give it some data. It will be open. If you submit a pull request or an issue or something, just let me know. Also, if you want to see more videos like this one, or
he said then I can use the trial when I
Hey, welcome back guys, my name's Gareth, this is Tech Check. Today I want to check out this Nanoleaf Shapes triangle starter kit. Now this is going to come from an absolute Nanoleaf noob's perspective because I've never actually owned one of these products. Not because I didn't like them, I think they look fantastic, but cost has always been a driving factor and value in my eyes is really important. So today we're going to do an unboxing a review, an installation just behind my shoulder going up the wall back here with everything of the best steam ambient. You can go around, stick them down. Connectivity, get inside for your own 12, 13, 14. So you get 16 of these connections here. You get plenty of these sticky pads. So on the back of the triangles, you can pull these little pads off. They can stick on to this little nub on the back of the triangle, which is just here. Now, you can obviously put that onto the triangle and just press it on and it clips in. And then you can stick this 3M tape onto the back of there, so you don't have to remove the old triangle. What will happen is you can just remove that, and then obviously your triangle will come away, but your sticky pad will stay on there. Overall though, I love the fact that you've got this removable bit here. It makes the installation really easy. Clips on, you can take it off really good or really fast. In terms of the actual controller, I can see that you've obviously got your on-off, and so guys, and this from the anywhere on one of those boards as well, or panels. So now that we've got some power hook, you just turn it on and everything works. Hey, there we go. So not the choice of colors that I would go for, but turn it on and it works straight away. So let's see what this does. Okay, so there's your dim, there's your up and down. And I'll tell you what, they go ultra low, ultra low. So you can either touch it and they get brighter and brighter, or you can hold it and they'll, yeah, that's good. On this will hooked up to the Nanoleaf app. So we can customize it, look at what the app's like. The panels, 15 device, mobile, the Nanoleaf app. Failing that, if you go into the quick start guide, you can actually scan the QR code and it'll take you straight to the app so you can download it. Now that we've downloaded this Nanoleaf app, click on it and let's see if we can get it connected. So never done this before. Let's see what the experience is going to be like, because I have had some bad news stories about the connectivity and first time issues. So let's see how actually easy it is to actually do. So right, in the app itself, we can see dashboard, a discover. So in the discover section, you can see, oh, there's loads of presets in there, guys. So obviously they do a really good job of helping you out with different color variations and different presets and stuff like that. And we'll take a look at these very, very shortly. There's an explore section. So all the products that Nanoleaf have, integrations with Alexa, Google Assistant, and so on, so on. There's a join a beta program, which is down there. And then you've got schedules, schedule your lights to turn on, turn off. And I'm guessing you can do presets and stuff like that in there as well. But what we want to do is click on the more section. We want to click on devices, and then we want to click the add section. This particular model is the shapes. So we click on that and it brings you to setup guide here. So it clearly says here, all we need to do is click start pairing. It says, ensure before we start pairing that the router's at 2.4 gigahertz, you connect your 2.4 gigahertz, i.e. your phone, to that network, and that your controller unit is ready, i.e. can be turned on. So let's click start pairing. And it then gives you 3 different options. Number 1 is you can pair with a QR code, pair with NFC, or pair with a manual input. Now I'm going to press pair with a manual input. And I'm guessing what this is doing now is searching for one of the wireless networks. Let's hope that I've got 2.4 gigahertz enabled. And it's searching, it's searching. Is it going to find anything? This is great. Now I know for an absolute fact, guys, that my Wi-Fi is at 2.4 gigahertz. I've disabled 5 gigahertz, so I know it's actually working. I've got no issues because the router is absolutely brand spanking new. If you are interested, it's the TP link. I'll leave a link in the description below. I'll do a quick review on that as well, because fantastic little router and offers some really good speeds with great connectivity, fantastic antennas as well. So reach quite a good distance for the Wi-Fi signal. So if you're interested in that, leave a comment down below. I'll be sure to give that a look. This is not looking good though, guys. I've got the device turned on. My phone is connected to the Wi-Fi. Can't find it. Wow, for the love of God, something has happened. It is finally found, guys. Shapes. It says no network configured. Tap to setup. Tap to connect. Right, yes, we want to connect to my TP link. Yes, click next. Right, okay, I need to put the password in, guys. Once the password is in,
please explain to me, how in the God living hell does this man, he probably sat there for a few hours, let's be real, but how in the hell does he have the ability to do that while I'm still here, sitting on this fucking waiting screen. And I'm so close to just saying fuck this shit, because this is insane. I shouldn't be needing to do this. This is too much for something so simple. This is absolute ludicrous. And now it's back to loading. I can definitely feel this is gonna be something I have to fucking spend like a whole day on.
You can click next. Right, it's searching for the device. Please. Yes, connect. Connecting to device. Connection successful. Thank the Lord. No word of a lie, guys. That's just took me nearly 30 minutes. Nearly 30 minutes to connect.
Only 30 minutes. Meanwhile, I've been stuck on this closing up on 50 minutes. Insane.
This Nanoleaf to my Wi-Fi to my phone. No word of a lie. Can we turn it on? Let's see if we can do that. Hooray! Right, let's just see. Dim it all the way down. Yeah, that works. I'm guessing, yeah, you can see that. So turn it off. It turns off. So we have got control now. So now that we've got that connected, thank you, we can actually go ahead and we can actually start installing these panels in an actual shape to your design on your wall. Be mindful of where you would like your control, and also be mindful of where you would like your cable coming out of. Wherever you can hide that the best, I'm guessing is going to be the best. I think I'm going to do it right at the bottom on the right hand side. That way you're not even going to see the cable itself. So very, very straightforward in terms of installation. I'm not going to go through that, but what I will do is I'll be back very shortly once I've managed to get all these on the wall. So what we'll do now, guys, is we'll just give you an idea of the max brightness of these lights. They're currently on 60%. If I dim them all the way down to around 10%, no, not even 10%, 5%, you can see that they've gone massively down in terms of illumination. We'll knock that up to 50%, which is just about there. And then if we knock that all the way up to 100%, it will blow the camera out. So it's mega, mega bright, guys. And I will say that you won't be disappointed with regards to the effects that the app can do, or the actual panels themselves, because they are really, really good quality, really good user experience with regards to the app as well, once you get it connected. In terms of obviously the different presets and stuff like that, there's loads and loads of different ones. So regardless of whatever your taste, you can go in and you can DIY or customize the different presets. So no issues there at all. And like I said, loads and loads of different ones. This one's Cotton Candy. Loads of different music settings as well if you wish to do that. Jungle setting, which is just there. We'll turn that down because it's blowing out. Northern Lights, maybe that's up your street. And then the last one, which is Prison, just to give you an idea of a few of the different types of presets which is on here. But let's chuck it back onto my favorite, just plain red and white, which is going to be my preset. I've gone in and I've just customized that myself so that the colors are in keeping with the rest of the studio. It's a fantastic product, absolutely fantastic product, really well made, really good experience once you've actually got them connected, utilizing obviously the app, and loads of different ways of connecting to these particular panels as well. So in terms of whether they are, well, whether it's a good product, I would massively say yes. Nanoleaf, you've smashed it out the park. The touch functionality, the connectivity once you get it done, and the app and everything else that goes along with it in terms of music receiver and stuff like that, perfect. No issues or any problems there. The only stumbling block for me is the cost. And these are a pretty penny. They cost me about £250 for 15 triangles in the starter pack. So you get quite a lot. You can do quite a lot with them, but it is still a huge amount of money for a few panels on the wall, essentially, that's going to emit some light. Now, there is loads of other products out there that you can achieve the same results for a fraction of the cost. They won't be the same quality. You won't get the same user interface.
Is this a sponsored video without him saying it? Because I just looked at the description. And it's literally all of this right here. Nanoleaf, where you can buy it and shit. Then you have to his fucking router that he uses at his home, most likely. And then even more Nanoleaf shit. Then hashtags with Nanoleaf. And then even more Nanoleaf. I think this might be a sponsored video, and he didn't even say it. That's illegal, my friend. That is not very good. No, 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 no.
And things like that. But if this is the desired effect that you're looking for, you've got Govee products that are out there, which are the Glide panels, which have just come out. You've got a do-it-yourself option, if you like, where you can achieve this kind of result for a fraction of the cost. If you're looking for an all-in-one solution, then Nanoleaf's kind of got you covered. So, in all honesty, if you've got a set, or you're doing YouTube videos, or you're Twitch streamer or something like that, and you want something in the background where your viewers can interact with it, or it's going to add some value to your videos, then it's a worthwhile investment. If you're just looking to add a new panel lights to your wall and you don't care about how much they cost, then by all means go for it. But if you're actually cost conscious and you're looking for your best bang for buck, then potentially these aren't going to be the right thing for you. And I would say look elsewhere before spending your hard-earned cash. But all being said, I'm happy with the purchase. I think they look really well up there as well. Didn't spend too much time designing or anything like that. I wanted to get them on the wall and actually just have a play around with them. So I'm really, really happy. I'm sure that there's millions of other people out there that have bought this and are really, really happy as well. And if you're one of them, leave a comment down below, guys. Were you happy spending this amount of money on this particular product? Have you been using it to its full capacity? And have you had any issues as well? I'd love.
Have I had any issues? Yes. Am I happy with spending that much money on it? No. Especially not with how many issues I've had so far. I am still sitting here trying to connect to my accessory. It is, as it's called on the app. It is still fucking connecting, bro. I am so done with this shit for tonight. It is so late. I gotta fucking charge my camera. I am going to drift competition tomorrow at fucking shit early fuck in the morning, and it's already fucking what time is it already? It is hella fucking early. It is 3 in the morning. I am done with this shit. I am not finna spend my time on this bullshit. So yeah, I said it was gonna be a short stream, ended up being close to an hour. So that's way too long. I was hopefully just thinking this would have been like a 5-minute stream, taking 5 minutes to just set up the first panel. Clearly wasn't. So yeah, but yeah, this is me signing out. Peace. Fucking Nanoleaf shit. I guess that's what we got out of this.